So hello and welcome back to School of Stock Markets YouTube channel everyone, and we are back after a long break, but hopefully we will continue from here. And let's start with telling you that what is the purpose of this video and how this video is planned, right? So the thing is that we are going to do stock research on the stocks which are not really famous. Like you can see currently on the screen, I have an image of the stock named as Prakash Pipes Limited. So Prakash Pipes is a stock which is not very famous, right? You have heard of the stocks like Reliance, Infosys, TCS, ITC and many more. These are blue chip stocks. Everyone has heard about them, right? Whoever trades in the market or whoever invests or whoever have interest in the market, because these stocks are blue chip stocks. They have proven their value in the market. Investors have invested in them and earned a good return from these stocks. But our focus is to pick some multi-bagger stocks, right, which we think are probable multi-bagger in the future, which can give you good value for your investment. So our target is that we are going to share our stock research on such stocks only, right? Because if you see at Reliance, it is trading near 2,600, TCS over 3,000, Infosys over 1,400, right? So these stocks are quite expensive and they have already proven their value in the market. I'm not saying that they are not good stocks. They are definitely good stocks, but they have given value to the investors. We are trying to find stocks which can give you value now even more, right? So Prakash Pipe, we think, is one of the stock. That's why we are sharing its stock research for with all of you, right? So how this video is planned by us is that we are going to share some business details of the Prakash Pipes, that what business Prakash Pipes is into, and then we are going to share some financial information about the Prakash Pipes, and finally we are going to share some bullet points which makes Prakash Pipes a really desirable investment, right? So let's start with the business of the Prakash Pipes, that what is the business Prakash Pipes is into. By the name you heard, by the name you can guess, right? They are into the business of pipes, but let's see what exactly they do. So definitely Prakash Pipe is a manufacturer of the pipes. So here you can see they make UPVC pipes, right? So most of you might have heard about the PVC pipe. So let's see what is the difference between the PVC pipe and UPVC pipe. So platelets and BPA are the two chemical substances which are present in the PVC pipes, which are chemical compounds used to plasticide vinyl and to give it its renowned flexibility. As a result, PVC is more porous and requires more maintenance over time to remove surface stains, right? And platelets and BPA cause harmful effects to the environment and to our health, especially in the event of a fire when the chemical become airborne, right? So that's why PVC is not used by Prakash Pipe, but they focus on the UPVC, because UPVC refers to the unplasticized polyvinyl chloride. As the name suggests, it does not contain platelets or BPA, right? That's why UPVC is, you can say, safer and better option than the PVC, because when PVC is a little harmful for the health because of the platelets and the BPA it contains, right? And when it catches the fire, those chemicals are airborne and really bad for the health of the human health, right? That's why, and it needs more cleaning also. So they make UPVC pipe. UPVC normal pipes that you see here and there, that's UPVC pipe they make. And then second product they have is casing pipe, right? These are casing pipe, and these are for the bore wells and the whether shallow or deep. You know, this is casing pipe, so they are majorly used in the bore wells. Bore wells is when you dig up a hole into the surface to draw the water from it, right? So that's what bore wells are. And whether shallow or deep, these casing pipes are really good, that Prakash Pipes claims. And then plumbing, UPVC pipe. Plumbing, you know, general, that your shower and all that you have in your washroom or in your bathrooms or in the sink that you have, so normal, those plumbing pipes they are talking about, correct? And after plumbing pipes they have SWR. soil waste drain. These are the pipe for the sanitation and the drainage system. So their next product is column pipes, the normal column pipes that we see that are used, that is for, and that UPVC fittings. So these are the fittings for connecting the pipes. So this is their first vertical of the business, right, which is they are mainly into, and from which they generate majorly a major of their revenue. And second is flexible packaging. So now this is the second vertical of their business, but this particular vertical is not really impressive because Prakash Pipes is, as a name suggests, they are mainly into the pipes business only, the manufacturing of the pipe. Packaging is okay, they have quite good business in the packaging, but they have quite big competitors in this field also. So this particular vertical of their business is not so impressive and not so big also, right? So we will not discuss much about it. The main thing was their PVC and UPVC pipes and different products that they offer. Now let's move to some financial figures that are really impressive of the Prakash Pipe. Let's see how they have performed in the previous fiscal year ending March 2021, and the current year ended on the March 2022, right? So here you can see year ending March 2021, they had the revenue of 47,650 lakhs, which makes it around 476 crore, right? In crores figure, if we talk, it was around 476 crore. And here you can see year ending 2022 March, they had revenue clocking near 616 crore, something like that, near that figure, right? So it is a quite good growth that we have seen, right? So it is a good growth that we have seen in the Prakash Pipes financial. And here you can see profit before tax also took a nice jump from 50 crore to 67 crore, and profit after tax, it was 35 crore in the previous year, year ending 2021 March, and 46 crore something for the year ending at March 2022. So they performed goodly. Their financial looks fine to me. They are growing company. They are reporting nice profit and increasing profit and uptrending profit, which is a good sign for any company. And now let's see at their cash flow, because cash flow is also a really important aspect, right? And here, if you look at the segment wise result, you can see their profit before tax and interest from each segment, right? So here is the profit from this segment wise. If you'll see, then you can see PVC pipes and fittings, they have a profit of 6,700 lakhs, which is around 67 crores profit before interest and tax I am talking. And this is just 338 lakh from the flexible packaging, which is around 3 crore, right? 3.38 crore. So as I told you, this business is not so big of the Prakash Pipes, the packaging business. That's why I ignored it completely, because they are not majorly into it. This is just a vertical they are doing, but it is not really profitable for them too, right? But not a point of concern as because they are doing good. They are doing fine in that business. Hopefully they'll grow in that business too. Now here is the cash flow statement of the Prakash Pipes, and we will see the closing balance of cash and cash equivalents. So almost it doubled, right? The balance is almost doubled. And cash flow statement. So main reason for the doubling up of the revenue was here, the cash flow from the operating activities. You can see the net cash from the operating activities. So here you can see cash from the financing activities was in the negative and on previous year also, and the year ending 2022 also. So there is not much difference in the cash flow from the investing activities. And you can see cash flow from financing activities, the money they have taken from the market through their financial sources has decreased, even though they have a really good increase in their cash and cash equivalents, which means obviously they have received quite a good amount from their cash flow from operations, which is again a really good and positive sign that a business is generating good cash from its operations. So it is a really good and positive sign. So they have a good business. They have different products. They are dealing in the UPVC, which is obviously a next gen technology, better than the PVC technology. And then they are having good cash flow from the operations. Their revenue is increasing, their profit is increasing, their cash flow from operating activities has doubled, almost not doubled I would say, but it has increased quite a good, quite a good bit. So right, they are doing good job there. And now let's see some major bullet points which we have drawn from their financials, and let's see how they have performed, right? What makes them really desirable investment, right? Prakash Pipes, we have drawn some particular bullet points. So here you can see them. Just give me a second. So right, so here you can see sector industry they operate in is plastic industry. Market capitalization is low. Now why this investment I am telling you is a probable multi-bagger? Because look, their market capitalization 436 crore only. They are yet to prove their value. You can see the value of the Reliance TCS above 1 lakh crore rupees of market valuation. They are at the 436 crore, right? So definitely they can give good value. So now this is enterprise value. Enterprise value means all the equity, market value of the equity plus the market value of the debt and less the all the cash balance available, right? So when I will go to buy Prakash Enterprises, the enterprise value is 393 crores. So that's how enterprise value is calculated, and promoters holding is 44.09%, which is a really good sign for a growing company, right? A company which is not yet have proven its value, but it is growing, and still promoters are holding good amount of share in it, means they believe that this because you know, whatever we can say, I have analyzed this stock to this extent or that extent, but always the promoters and the insiders of the company knows better than us. And even if they are holding this stock after knowing everything, or I can say mostly everything about a company, even after that they are holding the stock, means they are seeing something which is really good. Now promoters holding pledge means when their stocks is pledged, they have taken money or something and they have pledged the stock, that is 0.00%, means this 44.09% is purely with the promoters, which is again a good sign. Their earning per share is 18.3, which is quite fair, quite nice, quite good. Their price to earning ratio, right? So what is the price compared to the earning per share is 9.95, which you see if in isolation it's quite high, but if you look at the industry price to earning, it is 24.42. so compared to the industry, they are having a PE below 14%, right? So it means that they are not overvalued stock. An overvalued stock would have an PE ratio over 24. A stock which is having PE ratio of the 30, any company operating in the plastic products and having a PE ratio of 30-35, that stocks are overvalued. But PE ratio which is less than the industry PE ratio means that the stock is somewhere undervalued, right? Which is yet to prove its value. You can see their ROE, return on equity, 22.11%, which is quite good I would say, because on the equity when invest, it is in general, it is saying that 20% is expected by the equity investors in general, right? In general, I'm not saying that 20% is the benchmark, it is in general expectations from the investors, and you can see they are doing quite fair. There also return on capital employed, it's quite good, 31.65. That debt to equity ratio is fairly low, very low, so they have opportunity. They might increase their financing from the debts in the future and they can grow. Definitely they have the sort of cash to pay their debt, so this company is doing good. So if you will see the strength, we have point out the strength, high growth stocks with promoter increasing shareholding, right? This is a growth stock is growing and promoters are day by day increasing their shareholding. Why? Because they are seeing the value. So this is the time that we should also see this value and we should also invest and should get our share of profits. Promoters are increasing shareholding quarter on quarter, rising net cash flow and cash flow from operating activities. I had mentioned this earlier also. This is a really positive sign for any company, that its cash flow from operating activities is increasing, right? So they have more cash in their hand. Whenever they see an opportunity in the market, they can literally grab it, right? If some big project comes up and they give an order to they ask for the quotations that which company is able to fulfill this much of big piping needs, then Prakash Pipe would be one of them, because they have that sort of cash, so they can definitely fill up such type of demand, right? Promoter holding increased more than 2% quarter on quarter. So we have talked about it. This is a really important point. That's why this is repetitively written and repetitively spoken of, right? High revenue and profit growth with high return on capital employed and low P ratio. Definitely this is a really good thing. Their profit is good. Their return on equity and ROCE both are good, still their P ratio is low, means that this stock will someday the prices of this stock soon will boom up and will miss the train, right? Company with low debt, definitely it's a good thing. Zero promoter pledged shares, which is another great thing. Profit making company with high ROC and low P, definitely that's a sign that the companies who are having good cash flow, high ROC and low P, great to stock. Undervalued growth stocks, definitely this stock is an undervalued stock. Affordable stock also, but the stock price is trading near 170 range, so it is a fairly affordable stock, right? Because if you want to talk about the penny stocks, like those who are trading at the 4 rupees, 5 rupees, then you will not be able to find value there. If you want to find a quite nice value and affordable, we think it's 150 to 200 is a quite fair range for that, right? So 177, 170 to 80, between that this stock is trading currently, so which is a very fair thing, right? And definitely its P is below 10, and the industry standards, the industry general P ratio is about 24, so compared to that it has a really low P ratio. So yeah, definitely we are seeing a good value in that, and I hope this stock soon will become a multi-bagger. There is a quite high probability for that. So yeah, you can do your own research based on the details we have given, and you can take your own investment decision. This was our stock research, this was purely our opinion, right? So you can build upon that and you can take your own investment decision. I hope you found this video very informative, and if you liked it, please do like the video, share this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and keep that bell button pressed so that you get notified whenever another stock research video is uploaded. So stay tuned guys, have a good day.